Welcome to Restaurant Spotlight. Today we're visiting Kusty's Corner Cafe at their location in South York on Queen Street in the Tollgate Village. Kusty's Corner Cafe does have two locations, one in the Eastern Market and of course their location here in the Tollgate Village. And this is Jordan. Jordan it looks like she's mixing something up in that bowl. Jordan, what's going on there?
Yes, this is our pot pie dough. What we use this for is our pot pie noodles that we put into our pot pie. The dough is a mixture of flour, water, and egg, and some other things that I can't tell.
Don't want to give away those secrets.
So we mix it up in this big bowl, add all the ingredients in here, we take it out, and we roll it into sheets. So it's a really sticky mixture.
Okay.
So that's where the fun begins, is getting it off your hands and onto the counter. Do it like this, and then I put some flour on top so that the rolling pin does not stick to it.
And so this is the beginnings of the noodles that we find in your
this is
your
the
pot pie
very beginning, the shaping process, pretty much. We roll it out into a sheet like this, and I like to flip it around so it doesn't stick to the counter because this dough is extremely sticky. You can see it's sticking to my hands already. So we just roll it out like this, just like so. And then we are going to cut it. The cutters. So the cutters right here we go. All right. So go like this. So the dough noodles are pretty much little squares. So there's no really science to it. You just kind of cut it how it is.
Okay.
So we do it like this. So they're not too big. And then we actually take trays, like this one right here, there, and we put flour on it, because once again, sticky dough.
Right.
So we don't want it to stick. So we put it on these trays, just like this. And then we just lay them out on the tray like this, just like that.
Okay.
They go like so. And then eventually, Stacy is gonna take these noodles and she's gonna put it in a pot, and then you're gonna make your pot pie pretty much.
Okay.
So it's a pretty simple process.
Now, Jordan, do you use the same dough when you're making your baked pot pies?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a variety actually.
Okay.
But it is the same kind of a dough. We do make it a little bit thicker, so that it turns into more of a crust.
Okay.
But I mean, it's a little bit different when you're taking your dough and you're baking it. The consistency is different. So we might add a little bit of this, a little bit more of that. But
so this is basically the same dough that you use for the baked pot pies.
Yes.
What different kinds of varieties of baked pot pies do you have?
we do the baked pot pie. We usually just do chicken pot pie.
Okay.
Now for our boiled pot pie like this one, we will do a ham pot pie, we'll do a beef pot pie, and then the chicken pot pie. So,
okay.
We used to do an oyster pot pie over at Market, but we haven't really been doing that. It depends on the season and the oysters and all that fun stuff.
Right.
So sometimes we'll do that, but that we only usually have over at the Eastern Market.
Okay.
But usually you'll see our traditional chicken pot pie over there.
All right. And do we know what kind of pot pie Stacy's making for us today?
I believe Stacey's making us chicken.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Great. Well, we'll go over there and see what she does with these dough squares.
All right.
So this is Stacy. Stacy, what all goes into the chicken pot pie?
It will be the onions and the celery, and then we also put a secret ingredient in, which I already have in there.
So we don't find out what it is, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then we have chicken broth in there, and we bring everything to a boil, and then we'll put our chicken in, and then once it comes to a boil, we'll put the pot pie dough in, and then once that's all done and cooked, we'll put the potatoes in and the parsley until it's fully cooked, and then it's ready to go and be able to serve.
Awesome. Now, is this the same process for all your different varieties of boiled pot pie?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Exactly.
cool. Well, we'll let this come to a boil, and then we'll see how those noodles cook.
Alrighty.
All right, thanks. Okay, Stacy, it looks like that soup is a boiling. So what happens next?
After it boils, then we're going to drop in the pie noodles one sheet at a time. And then once we drop all the noodles, then we're going to sit there and put the chicken in.
Okay.
And then we'll put the potatoes in and then the parsley as well. And let that cook till the noodles are done. And then we'll take it out and we'll serve it to all of our customers that come in.
Awesome. Now, how long does that process usually take after you get everything in there?
Usually about good 15-20 minutes.
Okay, cool. Awesome. I can't wait to see the finished product. And here's the finished product. Take a look at those big chunks of chicken and those tender noodles and all the love that was put into that chicken pot pie. And you can see they also have a variety if you're not in the mood for chicken pot pie. Try their homemade chicken soup, their creamy 3-cheese macaroni and cheese, their coleslaw, or any of their other fine delicacies that they have here at Kusty's Corner Cafe. To learn more and to find out their hours, just go to their website at kustyscornercafe.com. Or better yet, stop into either one of their locations, either at the Eastern Market or at the Old Tollgate Village in South York.